Hey YouTube. Today I'm showing you some of my favorite soul farming locations on Dark Souls 3 in 2026. So we're gonna start out in order. So this is like the very first beginner area right here. So you go to the High Wall of Lothric at that bonfire. You're gonna run down. I recommend killing some of these enemies down here, especially this one at the front. Um, all of these people down here for the extra souls. You're not gonna get as much as I'm getting because I have the little helmet that gives you more souls and some other rings. But you're gonna come to that window right there, and there's gonna be a dragon, and he comes and he he kills everything and burns fire. If you've already been past this area, the dragon's gonna be on the opposite side, so you're just gonna run down. In a second here, you're just gonna run down. I'm showing you this is where you would be, but you're gonna run down, go down here, just turn around, and then you're gonna run down this little little alley in a second here, and he's just gonna be right there, and he's gonna start breathing fire, and he's gonna start killing these guys on this side, and you want him on the other side, but you can also farm it on this side too, if you want to do like more speed running, but I recommend doing it on the top side. This is just me over here killing some of the mobs. But this is the second area. So you're gonna want to go to the keep ruins in the Farron keep area. And this one's a little more intermediate. Just because some of these enemies are tanky and they deal some damage. So you're literally just gonna turn around when you hit the bonfire. You can kill these couple of enemies. And this area is good for souls and embers. This is one of my favorites for embers. If you're just looking for a couple, just because it's kind of engaging with the enemies. It doesn't get more like boring. But you're just gonna come down here and kill these enemies. They always seem to like get away from me sometimes. Okay. And I would be careful with these big guys. They deal some damage. But what I'm doing here is I got this little helmet that gives me souls. And I have rings that give me more souls too. And the shield I'm wearing also gives me more souls. And after I kill an enemy, I weapon swap to a weapon that gives me more souls. It's from the dragon area. So I believe I got like 4,000 souls from that one. Usually you get like 28, but I got like 4,000 to like 2,800. So you see me in a second here, I get like the 4,000, yeah. Usually you get like 28 if you're like, average starting out. And this is my favorite one. It's a little more high risk, high reward. So we're back at the this area, whatever the frick it is. Hate it, don't like it. The Grand Archives, not fun. This is what the gear I'm running though. That's the gear you should be running all the time. I'll show that at the beginning of the video. Like in that little screenshot. Alright, so you're just gonna go up the elevator though, once you get this unlocked. Usually it's not really there. And this setup is a little more, like needy. You need the rapport, so you don't actually need it. It's just a quality of life kind of thing. You can like, turn the enemy onto your side and fight for you for a little bit, but it doesn't really last that long, and the range is super short. So you want to bait these guys out. I obviously mess it up most of the time, and I mess it up really bad recording this. So you can see he just kind of like skirted out the way and just ignored this guy. And I'm just gonna get demolished by this guy. But if he used it right, like quick enough, that spell, they would attack him like that, but he would actually just, start hitting him more. And then by the time he actually gets him to like 1 HP, he like runs out of health already. And the spell ran off too. You'll see in a second here. So I have to like re-summon him. It's kind of like absurd. So I have to use the spell again on him. Of course, I chose the one with like the lowest health, but it works out. So I did the weapon swap right there. So I got 37,000 from that. Usually it's like a 25k without the other stuff. Usually, if you're not running as much. But the enchanted staff I got is from the dragon area. It's pretty hard to get it. It's like a hard farm. You have to farm it off one mage, and it's just annoying. It's just an annoying run. And apparently I got like 2 of them in one run, or like, not in one run, but in one playthrough of that run. Where I just sat there for a bit trying to farm the staff, and I have 2 of them now. So that was fun. But you'll see me screw this third one up. There's a third one. He's just right around the corner. Usually he's the easiest one because you can use the Rampart spell on him and just whammy on him. But I'm out of the MP or whatever, so I gotta kind of fight this one mano a mano. And I've played this game for years, and I've only recently just beat the DLC. Um, yeah, I don't think I could have beaten that when I was a teenager. That was insane. I actually had to get help on the DLC on the last or one of the last boss fights. I beat Slave Knight Gale like after 3 attempts, and I couldn't beat Dark Eater meter. It was crazy. Um, I'm gonna be posting a video about it though later. It was a not I couldn't get any footage, but it was insane conversation after the fact. But hope that helped y'all. At 2026, good new year. We can look forward to great things. Great games probably coming out this year. I think Resident Evil, other games. I guess I don't know. But yeah, hope this helped y'all out.